All right, let's talk about Roblox and this absolutely wild earnings report from Q4 2025. It's a really fascinating story about a company putting up monster numbers and a market that was kind of asleep at the wheel, until suddenly it wasn't. So let's get right into it.
So it all starts with this mystery, right? On the day of the earnings report, during normal trading hours, the stock actually went down almost 4%. But then, after the bell rang, once everyone had a chance to actually dig into the report and listen to the earnings call, the stock just absolutely skyrocketed. So what was hiding in that report that made everyone do a complete 180?
Well, the short answer is the scoreboard for 2025 was, frankly, just insane. This wasn't just a good quarter, it was the exclamation point on a truly spectacular year for them. And hey, you don't have to take my word for it. The CEO himself, David Basaki, called it a banner year. He said they blew past not only what they hoped to do for the year, but they even smashed their long-term targets. So that really set the tone. This was all about outperformance.
The first jaw-dropping number you see is this one, a 63% year-over-year jump in Q4 bookings. Now, if you're not super familiar, bookings are a huge deal for Roblox. It's basically how much of their virtual currency, Robux, people are buying. It's the best crystal ball we have for future revenue, and to see it jump 63%, that is just phenomenal.
Okay, next up, daily active users. It's one thing to make more money, but are more people actually showing up? Oh yeah, the number of people logging in every day grew by an incredible 69% compared to the year before. We're talking millions more people joining the Roblox universe, which is exactly what you want to see. And this next one, this might be the most important number of all. Because look, getting new users is great, but are they sticking around? Are they actually using the platform? The answer is a resounding yes. Hours engaged shot up by an astonishing 88%. So not only are more people joining, they're spending way more time there.
Okay, so those are the headline numbers. Huge. But the real story, the one that got Wall Street so excited, is how they did it. And more importantly, how they're planning to keep this momentum going. Let's talk about the two big power-ups they're using.
First off, Roblox is growing up. You know, for years, everyone thought of it as a platform for kids. Well, think again. Their fastest-growing group is now users 18 and over, growing at more than 50% a year. And here's the kicker. This older group spends 40% more money on average. So Roblox is leaning in, pushing for games that adults love, like complex RPGs and racing games.
Second, they are going global. And I mean in a big way. Just look at these growth numbers from the Asia-Pacific region. They are just ridiculous. Japan up 160%, India up 110%, and Indonesia is up 700%. I mean, come on, 700%? That's not just growth, that's a straight-up explosion.
So, what's the secret sauce behind all this expansion? Well, a huge part of the answer comes down to one thing: artificial intelligence. We really have to talk about Roblox's AI brain because it's quickly becoming the central nervous system for the entire platform.
And if you want to get a sense of just how serious they are about this, check this out. They are running over 400 separate AI models inside the company right now. This isn't some little side project, folks. This is a core foundational technology for them.
So what are all these AI models doing? Well, you can kind of break it into three main jobs. First, creation. AI is basically giving developers superpowers, making it way faster and easier to build these amazing, complex worlds. Second, discovery. It's personalizing everything you see, helping you find cool new experiences you'd never find otherwise. And third, safety. And this is huge. They're using AI to moderate content at a scale that humans just couldn't.
But here's where it gets really interesting. They're not just using AI to make their current platform better. Nope, their vision is way bigger. As the CEO puts it, they think AI is going to fundamentally change what we even think of as a game, blurring the lines between gaming, socializing, and just hanging out.
And that point about safety is the perfect segue into the next pillar of their strategy, something that's becoming a real secret weapon for them: their absolute commitment to trust and safety. On a platform with users this young, you just can't mess around with this stuff.
And their goal here is, well, it's pretty ambitious. They want to be the world leader in online safety and civility. Not just good enough, but the absolute gold standard for the entire industry.
A massive piece of that puzzle is their age verification system. Now, think about the logistics of this. By early 2026, they had already managed to verify the age of 45% of their daily users who opt into communication features. That is a huge undertaking, and it puts them light years ahead of many of their competitors.
But here's why this is so smart. It's not just about defense. It's about offense. It's about making the experience better. Once you have verified ages, you can do cool things like age-aware matchmaking, where the platform groups you with people around your own age. That just makes the social side of things way more comfortable and fun for everyone.
Okay, so growing up, going global, building a giant AI brain, becoming the safest platform on Earth, none of that is cheap, right? And that's the thing, it all comes at a cost, which brings us to their plan for 2026.
So what's the plan? Well, it's pretty bold. Instead of just taking all that profit from their amazing 2025 and putting it in the bank, they're pouring it right back into the business. They're doubling down to fuel that next big wave of growth. And here's what that looks like on paper. Bookings growth is still looking super strong, between 22 and 26%. But look at the margins, roughly flat. And you might ask, why? Well, it's a choice. They are choosing to spend more money, paying their creators more, investing more in AI, spending more on safety and infrastructure. But the craziest part? Even while spending all that cash, they still project free cash flow to grow by around 26%. That just shows you how powerful the underlying business is.
And at the end of the day, all these short-term investments, all these trade-offs, they're all pointing to one thing, this massive long-term vision. The goal isn't just to be a successful game company. The mission is to connect 1 billion people every single day. That's the North Star for every decision they make.
So I guess that leaves us with the big question, doesn't it? With this intense focus on AI, on safety, on connecting all ages, is Roblox just building a better game, or are they actually laying the foundation for the future of entertainment itself? After a quarter like this, it's pretty clear Wall Street is finally betting on the future.